guys ever seen a stand-up comedian when he's on fire? Okay, you ever seen like Tony Robbins when he's just like on fire? Well, pickup is like that too, right? It's like, yeah, okay, how about basketball? Who here's ever watched like Kobe Bryant when he just sinks like every shot? And who here's seen Kobe when he misses most of his shots, right? And it's almost the same thing, right? It looks almost the same. It's like Kobe goes in, shoots, and oh, it's just like 1 inch off, and he misses most of his shots. Versus like he boom, and then he gets most of his shots, and he just dominates the game, and everyone goes nuts. So the thing is that that's like being in the zone. So some of you guys here would have experienced being in the zone for say like 15 minutes. Well, what tends to happen is you have emotional waves, right? And your body can only handle that emotional wave naturally for so long. So when you go out regularly, like when you're going out a lot, what tends to happen is that your body rewires itself to handle a longer emotional wave. So you can be in the zone for a lot longer, right? Like Tony Robbins, he'll do like Date with Destiny. I actually really want to go to. I haven't been yet, but he'll do public speaking there for say a week. I could do public speaking like in the zone for a little while. And I tend to build momentum too. Like if I were to keep this speech going like for like 10 hours in the last half, that's when I get most of my momentum. That's why like in Blueprint, I think I'm usually better in the later half of the day. But Tony, his neurology is, in all likelihood, I don't know the guy, adapted to be able to speak for like, 7 days. Like he can keep himself in state for 7 days. To the point where it's like Chuck Norris bizarre type, like like the world's greatest human type bizarre, right? Like because I know I've been to Unleash the Power Within, and like the guy's like by the end of the 4th day, everyone's like exhausted. He's like mocking you. He's like, ha ha, sugar burners, look at your droopy little eyes, ha ha. You guys are wondering how I even do this. You don't even know how I pee. I bet you're wondering how I pee, right? You don't know, right? And then you're like, oh my God. He hasn't peed in 4 days. What the fuck is it, right? Yeah. I figured out how he did it later. You know this dude, he's like, everyone close your eyes. Now imagine the Charles Dickens thing or whatever he gets you to do, right? He probably runs behind, takes a whiz, he's talking, right? He's like, imagine the Charles Dickens, he's like, flicks it off, right? He's like, all right, okay, open your eyes, right? Like that, You know Tony's doing that shit. It occurs to you by the 4th day that you've never seen him pee, okay, in the whole thing. Yeah. So Tony, the reason why he's impressive. I think the reason why people are impressed by Tony is because he's in the friggin' zone like all day, like every day of his thing, right? So that's like an example. Well, it's the same thing like with pimping. It's the same kind of deal where at first you can go like, you're in the state for like 5 minutes, right? Typically like when you're new, you're in the zone, you're like, it's like you see some gorgeous girl that you wouldn't normally approach and you're like, I can do this. You're like, boom, and then you do it and then you're like, holy shit, yeah, brain fry, right? And then you're just like, whoa, and you're like, you jump out of it. The same thing happens with meditation, by the way. Like the first time you become like very present, you're like, you like look around and you're not even thinking, you like have this awareness, you're like, I'm fucking present as fuck, right? And then you're like, ah! Like that, right? And you kind of jump out of it, okay? So the idea being though that like, the reason why I think the game becomes richer over the years is because neurologically you are able to hold yourself in that zone for a longer period of time. And that's really fun. I mean, that is some really fun stuff. The joke that I had, look, here's the thing. I'd like to recommend to you guys to do this, but the problem is then some newbie guy goes and does it, and then he gets all angry about it later because it didn't work out the way he wanted, and he sucks or whatever, and he bitches about it. So for anyone here who's normal, all right, and that's cool, normal but wants to try something off the wall, okay? Normal but wants to try something unconventional. Normal but just wants to do some weird ass shit for fun, okay? I'd recommend trying this because I did it recently. It's pretty fucking awesome, all right? Okay, so basically go to Vegas, all right, or somewhere like that, okay? And just go out like 16 hours a day for 7 days straight, like nonstop, like full pimp mode, okay? You will become the ultimate man, all right? That's what I said. It happened to me on the 7th day. I became the ultimate man, okay? You will literally become the ultimate man. Okay, this is what will happen to you, okay? This is what it will look like. You'll start off, okay? You have such a funny look on your face right now. You're like, I want to become the ultimate man. Like that, right? Yeah. Yeah, okay. Okay, so here's how you become the ultimate man, okay? All right, okay? And please, I hope no one here is taking me too seriously, although I guess I am serious, but okay, don't take yourself too seriously. I was sitting there on the 7th day, I was like, oh my fucking God, I just pimped for 7 days straight. What the fuck is happening to me? Like that. Not even kidding. Like I'd roll. I didn't even have to open by the 7th day. This is my opener. Would usually, including the girl's boyfriend, I'd be like, that's my opener. I'm like that. And the girl's like, hey, like that. I'm like, what's up? right? They're like, I'm like, cool, yeah, okay. Like that, right? Just like chill. That's like what was going on. It was really cool. And actually, what happened was this was at Summit, because I only speak on like a couple of days at Summit. So basically, I'd either be speaking or doing that. My buddies Jeffy, if you guys know Jeffy, and also Brad did the same thing. And what we kind of realized from this is like, we just call it like beast mode every day, right? Now what's funny is we have a buddy who's a natural, and he has a brother who's a natural. Now our buddy who's a natural has fucked like he's fucked about 300 girls, right? So we call him Stifler because he's a lot like that guy Stifler from South Park. But he told us for years, he's like, bro, he's like, I'm nothing, bro. You got to see my brother, right? So I'm like, who's your brother? He's like, dude, he's like me, but without the redeeming qualities, right? So, right? So we met this guy, and actually we call him Evil Stifler, all right? He's Evil Stifler, right? Because he looks like our buddy Stifler, and but instead of being a lawyer, because our buddy Stifler's like a lawyer, right? And like very like in like self-development, like holistic shit. This guy's like evil, like he's actually like has an evil lifestyle and is straight up evil, right? Well, Evil Stifler's fucked like 600 chicks, okay? Right? And all this guy does is he just like rolls out to the park. He's got this shirt that says "Get some" every day, like this guy, right? And this is the kind of shirt that Chodes would wear, right? And it just looks lame, you know what I'm saying, right? But when he wears it, you're like, it's true, right? And like this guy's so off the wall. I remember like I was at the club, and I remember just seeing him like he just like vanishes for a bit, and I'm like, I wonder where Evil Stifler went, right? and I actually see out of the corner a door opens, and some girl like limps out, like she's like this, right? And I just see Evil Stifler. I'm not even kidding. I see Evil Stifler, and he's like like walks out of the bathroom, just like walks out of the bathroom like that. He sends me a text message like, bro, I'm at the club right now, and I'm about to get up on the stage and take off my shirt and dance. I feel so bad for the other guys here, bro. So bad. Like that. And he means it. I remember when I was recording infield footage, I was like, dude, this shit's so fucking awesome, dude. This shit's gonna make me famous. He's like, you feel that way too? He's like, when I wake up in the morning, I look in the mirror and I feel the same way. Like, people are like watching me, like I'm gonna be famous. Like that, right? Like, and it's like that narcissism, right? It's like the full narcissism. Yeah, he's the guy that taught me about extreme narcissism. Actually, he's like, bro. He's like, my internal cheerleaders are on my team, bro. They're like, go, like that. Yeah, but it's like an extreme narcissism as like a joke, right? Like it's like you're in the zone, you're chill, right? It's not like you identify with it. Like guys that have like a strong inner narcissist, but they're identified with it, they're always very depressed and they're crybabies, right? Because when they don't get what they want, they're like, meh, right? It's like celebrities throwing like a diva fit. Stifler's not like that. Like he's like chill. Like he doesn't throw diva fits or anything. He's like super chill. He just like to him, his inner narcissist is like funny. Like he hears like these voices like, you are handsome, you are awesome. He's like like that, right? He's like that, right? Like he thinks they're funny. You know what I'm saying? He just finds them to be funny. So it's not like he's like identified with it. Okay, so all right. So anyway, the point being, yeah, the game gets richer because you can get more deeply into state, and I think that's very cool. I think the game also becomes richer because the more that you become in the moment, the more chemistry that you feel with women.